Yo, what is going on Patreon? Austin Dunham back again with another video. So in today's video, we're gonna kind of dissect high interest women. So one thing I always harp on and talk about is only dealing with high interest females. But what I realize is that there are levels to the high interest. And even though I only deal with high interest girls, I still have a lot of fall throughs, and that's because they weren't the maximum high interest. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of normal high interest versus super high interest girls and how you can kind of tell which girl is which. So let's get right into it. All right, so first we're gonna start off with normal high interest. So she thinks you're attractive, she's willing to meet you. Here are some signs of a normal high interest girl. I have it all written down in my notes right here, so if you see me looking at my phone. The first one is that they message first on dating apps. That's a pretty clear signal that a girl has high interest in you. And you know, I told the story before, but I've realized that most of the girls I will end up seeing will be the ones that messaged me first. And the ones that didn't message me first, I realized that I didn't get the fullest cooperation from them. So that's why I stopped dealing with girls who didn't message me first. Sign number two is that she makes herself available. So when it comes to dates or whatever, she'll set a plan with you. Doesn't matter what her schedule is, she'll set time aside to see you. Clear high interest signals, right? Sign number three, and this is what I realized with girls who don't have the super high interest, but they're still high interest, is that on the first date, they'll see you, make time to see you, but they won't come over. Now it can be for any reason, right? Usually these girls, they have certain rules or they want you to respect them and see them a certain way. So a lot of the time they might not come over, which is fine, but second date, you will definitely smash if you play your cards right, and definitely by the third date. Now something else high interest girls do that I've realized is that sometimes they won't always initiate contact, but when you initiate the contact, you know, texting, calling, whatever you may do, they're really quick and fast to reply and very engaging in their responses, even though they don't always text first. So it's more up to you, but you know, they're always open for a conversation and setting up plans and making themselves available, like I said earlier. Now those were some normal high interest signs and pretty much the pros to it. Now let's get into the cons. So the first one is these girls are potentially super high interest girls just in disguise. So maybe they don't want to come off as super high interest, so they kind of play the game back at you and come off as, you know, I'm interested, but I want you to work a little bit more. I'm not going to reveal my cards just yet. And honestly, you will come across some girls like this, and it doesn't bother me because by either time we smash or the second or third date, all the cards get revealed and shown and they turn into the super high interest, which we're gonna get into that list here next. And point number two of the con is that these girls can sometimes be pretty volatile, which means that their interest level can either go up really fast or it can go down really fast, depending on your vibe, how you are, or if there's not enough momentum in the dating sequence. Like these girls, even though they come off as high interest at first, they can definitely lose interest fast. And I've had that happen to me before. I thought the girl was high interest. We meet one time and then we just never see each other again, or it just falls off. They lose interest. They stop replying sometimes. So it kind of depends. And that's why at the end of the day, honestly, even if you're dealing with high interest girls, it's still a numbers game. You still got to go through a lot of women to get the ones that you actually want, who are cooperative and kind of follow by your program. Just because they're high interest doesn't mean it's about to be a walk in the park with dealing with these girls. Nope, they're still gonna test you. You're still gonna have to play chess. You still gotta do everything right with your game. It just makes it a little bit easier because they cooperate a little bit better than those of mild or low interest, of course, right? So some signs of super high interest will be all of the above that we talked about already. Plus, they will always initiate contact first and sometimes even double text you if you don't reply fast enough. This is a clear sign of a super high interest girl. She wants to talk to you all the time, every waking moment. She sends good morning texts. She sends good night texts. She'll randomly FaceTime you, randomly call you throughout the day. Like I said, if you take 3-4 hours to reply, she'll send a double text, kind of changing up the conversation on the topic. She'll hit you up on multiple social media platforms at once. So she has your Snapchat, she'll be Snapchatting you, she'll be texting you, she'll be sending you memes on IG, she'll be sending you memes on Twitter, all at the same time. This is a clear sign of a girl who is super, super interested in you. She's at her peak attraction level. And I've dealt with this, right? And like I said, I have had high interest girls who kind of built to that point, but off bat, I've also had dealt with girls like this too. All right, sign number 2 of a super high interest girl is that they'll come over the first date and smash you the first date within 20-30 minutes, right? I deal about with 50-50 super high interest girls versus high interest girls, right? So most of the time, girls will come over on the first date and smash on the first date. I would say about 50-60%. On the other time, you know, I might do 1 date, maybe, and then max second date, they'll come over, right? And I'll lay out a kind of dating structure on how I do date 1, date 2, date 3, based on different scenarios. So if you guys want to learn that and know that on how I do it, then let me know down in the comments. But yeah, when you tell this girl to come over, she is excited to come over. She's gonna ask, do you need me to bring anything? When she comes over, she's gonna look super attractive, super cute, dressed up, while you're just gonna be kind of casual. And that's a sign of good feminine qualities too. When a girl comes kind of dressed up on the first date and looking presentable and super nice, these super high interest girls will do that. Sign number 3 is that she sends nudes and videos pretty quickly to you. Sometimes before you even meet up, she'll start sending those sexy pictures on Snapchat, unsolicited, or she'll add you to a close friend story and kind of post thirst traps on her close friend story of her in lingerie or doing this whole joint, whatever. It's happened to me tons of times, and I haven't even met them yet. That's how I knew off bat I'm gonna smash first date. If they're already like showing signs like that. Now, yes, they could just be a slut, and I believe like all girls are sluts when it comes to certain guys that they're dealing with, but you know, I let them do their thing. I really don't judge them for doing that, because at the end of the day, they're gonna smash me regardless. Super high interest girls will let you record them really fast. Guys, when you're dealing with a super high interest girl, she will literally let you do anything to her, including record her, giving you head, record back shots, doesn't matter. I promise, within the first, I'll say 4 to 5 times of meeting her, she'll let you do it. And I have happened to me. You don't gotta ask for it or nothing. Just when you do it, just say, I wanna get my phone, I wanna show you how you look. I just wanna record you real quick. And she'll be like, okay. As long as you send it to me, they'll probably say, right? These girls, this is getting pretty explicit, have let me bust on their face. First time meeting them, second time meeting them, let me record them. Pretty much anything I want to do sexually off my fantasies, they are down for it. And even through text, like, they're the ones that are always being sexual, and they're always just so sexually charged whenever they talk to me and or around me. You can just see in their eyes everything. Like, it'll be driving, they'll just start giving me head, or literally, I kid you not, I swear on everything, this girl who I'm seeing, super high interest girl, I was chilling on a Sunday, she literally texted me, can I come over and suck your dick? Yeah. Yeah, that's the type of treatment you get. So she came over, I hopped in her car, and she gave me head in her car outside my apartment parking lot. Kid you not, right? Another point is that they're always available no matter what. Now, a high interest girl will make herself available, but sometimes you have contingencies like, oh, I'm not available today, but can we do this day? I have this day free. A super high interest girl is gonna drive 1 hour at 3 a.m. to come see you. All right, a super high interest girl is gonna leave her job or her lunch break, clock out to come over and give you head. A super high interest girl isn't gonna make any excuses or anything to come be in your presence. She'll literally, like, not even, you guys don't even have to have sex. If you tell her, hey, I'm going grocery shopping for 20 minutes at 2:45 p.m. on a Thursday, come with me. She'll be like, I'm there. There and square. She'll be right beside you, telling you which cereal she likes best, right? She'll do anything. She'll clean your apartment. You guys know where I'm getting at. you guys understand, hopefully by now. It feels like she's worshiping the ground that you actually walk. Like she treats you legit like a king. And I feel like these super high interest girls too really want relationships out of me. So they go out their way to prove how they're wifey material, is what I've realized also. So they do that by doing favors for me. Literally anything I tell them to do, they'll do it. Sexually, favors, anything, all the above, right? And come to find out, these girls are the ones who definitely try to pursue a relationship with me very, very quickly. And you can tell about the jealousy too. So over time, if you mention any other girls at all, they'll get jealous. If they find any hair around your place, they'll get jealous. They come off really insecure, even though they're probably seeing other guys too. And sometimes not, to be honest, because the issue with some of these girls is that they get so attached towards me that they stop seeing other people, allegedly, right? And the last point about all this is that what I realized with super high interest girls is that you're perfectly her type. So she has max physical attraction towards you because the way you look, it just does it for her. Like she's solely into guys who look specifically like you. And honestly, you can tell this by looking at their past or ex-boyfriends. I've done that before, and I've noticed like this girl has a type. Like we all look alike. We all have beards, tattoos, muscular black guys or Latino mixed guys, something like that. Now, that probably sounded like heaven, like a girl treating you like a king, always wanting to talk to you, text you. It's even better if you're super attracted to this girl too. But alongside with that, there do come with cons of dealing with a girl like this. And the first one is that shit becomes annoying after a while. Like very, very annoying. Almost to the point where you're questioning if you want to consider seeing them anymore, because just how annoying they are. Like they're always texting you all day, every day. You can't catch a break from them. When you're with another girl, they're calling your phone asking, what are you doing? These are the types of girls who, like, you're scared might pop out randomly to your place without notice. They give a little bit of crazy vibes, just a little bit, depending on her personality. It comes off as if you stir her the wrong way, or if you get her too emotionally unstable, she'll do some crazy shit like key your car, or, you know, those types of girls who they're too interested in you. Like they need to back off a little bit. They don't give you no space. I feel like the perfect balance is finding a girl who's between the both. Like not too super into me, showing their cards in hand really, really fast, but also, you know, she makes it clear that she is into me, but kind of gives me a little bit of space. I feel like that's like the perfect mix between the two. So you guys let me know, have you personally ever dealt with a super high interest girl, or do you mostly just deal with normal high interest girls? And hopefully you're not dealing with medium or low interest at all. So let me know down below. I'm gonna see you guys in the next Patreon video.